because I make a lot of videos that I haven't uploaded yet, and I say things in those videos and I forget if like I said them or not for a public video or a private video. So I went to Kroger the other day, yesterday, I forget, and I did a video before I left where because I was like, impromptu videos, and I did a video where I was like, let's make a grocery list. Wow, how cute. And I made the video where I like thought up a grocery list and I typed it out and whatever, blah blah blah. And like I thought it was cute in the moment, but if I'm being realistic, that shit was kind of that shit was ass. Okay, that video kind of sucked. Sometimes I kind of just gotta like upload that shit immediately, or I'm never gonna edit it because I don't like it anymore, and I don't think it was a very worthy posting video, if I'm being honest. But I can sure as hell do all the stuff that I bought off the grocery list. I could put all this. I could do a video with all the food stuff, right? Why not, right? The first thing to get this one out of the way. So, okay, listen. Obviously, I drink a lot of Diet Coke, right? Like, I like so much so that I like, when I budget my life, I specifically calculate how much I would spend on Diet Coke specifically over X period of time, right? And so, you know, so when I go to Kroger and, you know, I see 24 packs of Diet Coke cans for $8, that's 33 cents per Diet Coke can. Now, you may not know this. You may not know the Diet Coke science, but that's fucking insane. Some sort of Saturday, Sunday party deal or whatever that you can buy up to 5 24 packs for $8 each. I bought 3 of them, but I also just did something to the box. I popped that part. So yeah, that was part of the haul. That's all. I have a whole collection of the stuff, of some of the snack stuff, at least not like the frozen stuff, over here that I can use. I gotta figure out how to go about this and eat this in an order in which I will not, like, ruin my taste buds or ruin my taste for one item or the other. I'm gonna start off with these because I think these are guaranteed W. So as you can see, I already viciously ripped into these because, look, I ripped into these the second I got home from the store, okay? These things fucking slap. These are like really Kroger Bakery. These are pretty solid for $4. This many of them. These go hard. All right, I've eaten this many of them in like 2 different sittings. You know, so like that's like a meal for me. Okay, I took it out of the loud plastic. What are we focusing on here? What are we focusing on? Took it out of the loud plastic. Only gonna eat 1 or so, like small portions of all the things I have here, so I don't, you know, overdo it and not have hunger for the last items. But look at it. Oh, it looks so cute. Look at all that little cute M&Ms. Oh, it looks so good. Look at my poor finger. Cheers. It's so soft that it just crumbled out of my hand. And all over my desk. And mousepad. Oh my god, and the fucking floor. I bent down to pick up the piece on the floor and I hit my head on the table on the way back up. I gotta get these crumbs off my desk. Alright, that was a bit of a chaotic start. I also got regular chocolate chip cookies that I haven't tried to eat yet from the same bakery, same $4 for like, it's like 12 cookies in here, bro. That's like 33 cents a cookie. So that's like, I bought a cookie for the same price of a can of Diet Coke. That's like insane. Alright, look at that. That thing looks, as the crumbs fall into my keyboard, this thing looks pretty solid, if I do say so myself. It's gonna fall apart in my hand again. want to keep eating them, but I got other stuff to eat, man. I feel like I have like too much energy sometimes for these videos. I just threw myself like a 2-hour dance party and thought I was gonna be a bit more calm, but you know. Okay, these are kind of loud with the crinkling, and I don't like crinkling noises, but some people do. But I'm gonna try to be very careful here. But these are like, I don't know what brand they were when I was in like middle school, but I would get something like pretty much identical to these in like a light green package, and they were like the best ever, and I could never really find like an equivalent to them in the store after like that time period. So whenever I see these, and dude, Kroger has so many good deals. Like I could have gotten like 5 of these for like an insane deal, but I didn't want to look like a complete and total fat ass. You should have seen my cart, dude. I look pathetic with the stuff that I'm buying, man. But I love these things. I'll probably do just one of them still. But yay, let's go. Okay, let me grab. These are pretty solid, you know, pretty decent amount of like, you know, filling proportion. I feel like I look like a fucking elf with this hoodie on sometimes. I got the little, wait, I kind of look like the dude that was on the packaging for this stuff. Yeah, so these are, the shit. These will give us a bit of a better sound, too. Those other cookies were, like, too soft for a good sound, you know? I think the camera's trying to focus on my flamingo. I'll do one more of those. That was loud. Cheers. Very good, but these definitely get stuck in your teeth a little bit. Alright, next. These things. These are the shit. These are like, you know how people eat like granola bars for breakfast sometimes? That's like my equivalent for these things. I love these things, and they just hit right. They're kind of like, it's kind of like if I'm craving a waffle, I can eat these instead, because it kind of has like that sweet breakfasty kind of thing, except they're not warm like a waffle. That was a bad comparison, but like I used to eat waffles for breakfast when I moved in here, and I haven't in like months, and I eat these a lot of the time when like that's the taste bud that I'm itching for, you know. These things also smell like really good, so I bought like 16 of them in this box, right? See, these are cool because like they're cheap, and like I can eat like 4 of these for like one meal, and then I'm like good for like hours, you know. And I like to think that way sometimes. I don't know, I'm not like, it's weird, like I don't know why. I think I was kind of raised to be like stingy, kind of, I don't want to say stingy with money, but like specifically with food, I'm very weird about spending money on food and how much I'm spending. And so whenever I can get something that I can quote unquote call a meal, that isn't a real meal but holds me over for like a really cheap amount, I'll take it. I'm gonna try to be careful with the crinkling here, because again, I don't like fucking crinkle noises, but I cannot avoid crinkling in this world. We live in a world full of crinkles. Okay. It sounds so loud. My ears. These don't make any sound for eating. Unless I do that. That was so loud. So loud. Also get stuck in your teeth. this video kind of feels kind of stupid, but I'm gonna commit to it. I'm too hard on myself sometimes, so I'm gonna commit to it and see it through, you know. Now these, listen, this is a lot of Rice Krispie treats. You know, my grandma makes really good homemade Rice Krispie treats, and they are way better than this. But I don't want to bother her to make them. I should though, because she likes to make that stuff for me. It's like this is like, you know, people say like, no, mom, or like, mom, can we go to McDonald's? No, we have food at home. It's like this is the food at home, and then the stuff that my grandma can make is like the best thing ever. She's awesome. So yeah, 40 of these little ones. I get this box for like $10, and I can easily eat 4 of these, kind of like I eat 4 of the other things, and you know, this lasts a while. Having this kind of like diet, having this kind of like health, where you like, I'm like 25, and I weigh like 150 something pounds, like 160 pounds maybe, if I'm probably not actually, because I started losing weight when I moved out, and having a metabolism that can take such unhealthy food in insane quantities, on top of the fact that I just don't eat like a full 3 meals a day sometimes. It really works out. You save a lot of money by just eating Rice Krispie treats for breakfast and $2 French bread pizzas for half your meals. Please don't be loud. Please don't be loud. Please don't be loud. Oh my god, it's so loud. Loud. Okay, again, I'm gonna try to be careful with the crinkling here. I have a feeling that without the crinkling, these probably make a pretty good sound in terms of eating videos, right? And ASMR stuff, right? Gotta be. I'm not gonna lie. This setup with this pink flamingo and this basic ass light blinding me on the left side of my face with no RGB stuff going crazy is boring as shit. I'm not gonna lie. That's too much crinkle. Okay, I had to scoot it out a bit more. Good stuff. These things become like an addiction for me. Whenever I would take my grandpa to like the candy store at the hospital, we would get Rice Krispie treats, but they would be like not like these brands, but like they'd be like bigger ones, like you know, like sizable, maybe like the size of like 2.5 of these, and they would be like covered with like some chocolate and sprinkles and stuff, and they'd look awesome and they would taste amazing. But then motherfuckers was like $6 a pop or something like that. So if we got 2 of those, that shit would be $12 for 2 Rice Krispie treats. I can buy fucking 40 for $10 right here. This world is funny, but it was worth it for the vibes of buying cool candy at the hospital. I'm gonna need more Diet Coke. I thought I spilled Diet Coke on myself, but it's just a bunch more crumbs. Okay, this is where things get kind of interesting because everything I just ate was like really sweet, and now I have chips. I bought 2 of these, so I have another one just in case I want to do a video of just this, which I think is a good idea. Which, you know, I would love to bulk that up and do it right now, but I'm definitely not going to be hungry enough. Let's see, we'll get a couple sweet stuff, yeah. Okay, that hit like fucking crack. I'm not gonna lie, that was flavor filled. A couple of weeks ago, so I sleep like right here behind me, like right here. It's big couch pieces and stuff. A couple weeks ago, I just fell asleep with my door unlocked. You know, my door to the apartment is like right over there. And I left it unlocked. And I woke up the next morning and I was like, wow, I should not do that. And it's kind of bothered me ever since that I keep leaving it unlocked. And I keep having this weird fear that somebody's gonna just come like walking around the corner in the dark back there. So sometimes I'm kind of just like eyeballing that spot when I'm doing videos. Stop eating these. Alright, gotta tap out. We have one more real thing to go. That was loud. I hate doing regular triggers. Sorry. Alright, next up. On these BBQ chips ever since. Just put these here. Do not fall. I had some. You know, I've always kind of liked them. They've been like a on again, off again thing. And then I tried some at my house a few weeks ago, and I haven't been able to get unhooked from them. Don't want to do too many because I don't want the video to take forever, and I don't know how much I really want to eat. I have like 3 bags of those right now because they keep putting nice sales on for me. That was kind of subtle. Normally when I eat chips, specifically barbecue chips or Cheetos, I pour them into a cup, like a red Solo cup or something, and I just drink them so I don't have to touch them with my hands and get my hands all messy on the keyboard and mouse, but that would be too loud for this video. Alright, now those are done. So aside from that stuff, I also bought a bunch of pretzel buns, because I'm gonna probably end up doing something with pretzel buns for a video. I'm sure I bought some more hot dog buns. I have an idea for that too. That isn't actually hot dogs, but I'm sure I'll do that eventually. What else? I got more of the pizza things. which I guess I could do another one of those, but I don't want to like keep like double dipping. I got some fries. I've been wanting to get fries. Now I got some fries. I can put fries. I can put the fries in the bag. You know. I think that was kind of it though. I'm trying to remember. I just because like I got like a lot of stuff, but it was a lot of like bulk of a lot of stuff. Plus the noodles